The Holy Quran, Surah 4, An-Nisa, the women, continued. And when it is said to them, "Come to what Allah has revealed," and to the Messenger, you see the hypocrites shunning you completely. How about when a disaster strikes them because what their hands have put forward, and then they come to you swearing by Allah, "We only intended goodwill and reconciliation." They are those whom Allah knows what is in their hearts. So ignore them, and admonish them, and say to them concerning themselves penetrating words. We did not send any messenger except to be obeyed by Allah's leave. Had they, when they wronged themselves, come to you and prayed for Allah's forgiveness, and the messenger had prayed for their forgiveness, they would have found Allah relenting and merciful. But no, by your Lord, they will not believe until they call you to arbitrate in their disputes, and then find within themselves no resentment regarding your decisions, and submit themselves completely. Had we decreed for them, "Kill yourselves, or leave your homes," they would not have done it, except for a few of them. But had they done what they were instructed to do, it would have been better for them, and a firmer confirmation. And we would have given them from our presence a rich compensation. And we would have guided them on a straight path. Whoever obeys Allah and the Messenger, these are with those whom Allah has blessed, among the prophets, and the sincere, and the martyrs, and the upright. Excellent are those as companions. That is the grace from Allah. Allah suffices as knower. O you who believe, take your precautions, and mobilize in groups, or mobilize altogether. Among you is he who lags behind. Then, when a calamity befalls you, he says, "Allah has favored me, that I was not martyred with them." But when some bounty from Allah comes to you, he says, as if no affection existed between you and him, "If only I had been with them, I would have achieved a great victory." Let those who sell the life of this world for the hereafter fight in the cause of Allah. Whoever fights in the cause of Allah, and then is killed, or achieves victory, we will grant him a great compensation. And why would you not fight in the cause of Allah, and the helpless men, and women, and children? Cry out, "Our Lord, deliver us from this town whose people are oppressive, and appoint for us from your presence a protector, and appoint for us from your presence a victor." Those who believe fight in the cause of Allah, while those who disbelieve fight in the cause of evil, so fight the allies of the devil. Surely the strategy of the devil is weak. Have you not considered those who were told, "Restrain your hands, and perform your prayers, and spend in regular charity"? But when fighting was ordained for them, a faction of them feared the people as Allah is ought to be feared, or even more, and they said, "Our Lord, why did you ordain fighting for us? If only you would postpone it for us for a short while." Say, the enjoyments of this life are brief, but the hereafter is better for the righteous, and you will not be wronged one bit. Wherever you may be, death will catch up with you, even if you were in fortified towers. When a good fortune comes their way, they say, "This is from Allah." But when a misfortune befalls them, they say, "This is from you." Say, all is from Allah. So what is the matter with these people, that they hardly understand a thing? Whatever good happens to you is from Allah, and whatever bad happens to you is from your own self. We sent you to humanity as a messenger, and Allah is witness enough. Whoever obeys the messenger is obeying Allah, and whoever turns away, we did not send you as a watcher over them. They profess obedience, but when they leave your presence, Some of them conspire something contrary to what you said, but Allah writes down what they conspire. So avoid them, and put your trust in Allah. Allah is guardian enough. Do they not ponder the Quran? Had it been from any other than Allah, they would have found in it much discrepancy. When some news of security or alarm comes their way, they broadcast it. But had they referred it to the messenger, and to those in authority among them, those who can draw conclusions from it would have comprehended it. Were it not for Allah's blessing and mercy upon you, you would have followed the devil, except for a few. So fight in the cause of Allah. You are responsible only for yourself, and rouse the believers. Perhaps Allah will restrain the might of those who disbelieve. Allah is stronger in might, and more punishing. Whoever intercedes for a good cause has a share in it, and whoever intercedes for an evil cause shares in its burdens. Allah keeps watch over everything. When you are greeted with a greeting, respond with a better greeting, or return it. Allah keeps count of everything. Allah, there is no God except He. He will gather you to the day of resurrection, in which there is no doubt, and who speaks more truly than Allah. What is the matter with you, divided into two factions regarding the hypocrites, when Allah Himself has overwhelmed them on account of what they did? Do you want to guide those whom Allah has led astray? Whomever Allah leads astray, you will never find for him a way. They would love to see you disbelieve, just as they disbelieve, so you would become equal. So do not befriend any of them, unless they emigrate in the way of Allah. If they turn away, seize them and execute them wherever you may find them, and do not take from among them allies or supporters. Except those who join people with whom you have a treaty, or those who come to you reluctant to fight you or fight their own people. Had Allah willed, He would have given them power over you, and they would have fought you. If they withdraw from you, and do not fight you and offer you peace, then Allah assigns no excuse for you against them. You will find others who want security from you, and security from their own people, but whenever they are tempted into civil discord, they plunge into it. So if they do not withdraw from you, nor offer you peace, nor restrain their hands, seize them and execute them wherever you find them. Against these, we have given you clear authorization.